Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. I sincerely hope this fight's worth my time. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Quite the show of strength. Things are finally getting interesting. Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag out. Things are finally getting interesting. They were able to catch their opponent off guard.
It's over now.
Their lead's going to their head. Not good. They're gonna be in trouble if they're not careful.
Just done!
Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. That was a heavy blow. Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag out. That one will leave a mark. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. There's no point in telling these guys to tone it down. Am I right? I'm watching a one-sided fight here, and I'm very bored. Doesn't look like they're giving up. Amazing. Relax. It's not like they're dead or anything. They've got the advantage, and they're not letting up. You'll be able to dodge that if you pay attention.
No way!
They're not giving their opponent a chance to fight back. This is looking pretty rough. Someone's impatient.
Snap out of it!
Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. That was actually almost kind of fun. I could get used to this commentating stuff.
This here is the power of You know, Lord Beerus, I think I can finally give you more than a good fight now.
It's all or nothing.
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. I sincerely hope this fight's worth my time. That one will leave a mark. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. They're looking to finish this quickly. Quite the show of strength. Huh. Are they in a hurry or something? They appear to be frazzled. Losing a friend can have that effect. That one will leave a mark. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. They're starting to widen the gap a bit. That was a heavy blow. Watch your back, and that won't happen. Doesn't look like they're giving up. Amazing. Here comes their teammate.
It's over now.
They were able to catch their opponent off guard. So tagging out, huh?
I'm coming!
That was a heavy blow. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see.
I'm right here.
That was a heavy blow. Things are finally getting interesting.
Done. You're not going anywhere. Take this. I'm here. Good one.
Quite the show of strength. They're starting to widen the gap a bit.
You're mine.
Can they even stand up? Well, that's one down. How will this play out? Only time will tell. They're starting to widen the gap a bit. Safe to say they're here to win. That's one tough fighter. I'm rather impressed. Their lead's going to their head. Not good. They're going to be in trouble if they're not careful. I suppose it's a foregone conclusion. Goku's son should be this strong. I'm impressed.
I can't get a read on your power, movements, anything, Dad. This Ultra Instinct is really something.
Are you ready?
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. Some friendly competition can be fun now and again. Things are finally getting interesting. Were they hiding this power all along? Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Here comes their teammate.
What's the matter?
You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention.
Say your prayers!
They're looking to finish this quickly.
I'm done playing games!
Their opponent's partner came out swinging. I bet they weren't expecting that. Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag out.
Let's go!
Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good. So they're taking to the skies, huh? These guys appear to be pretty evenly matched. Let's see how things shake out.
Done!
Over here! There you are!
Ring out. Wait, we're not doing those? Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Huh, that was pretty fast. So they're taking to the skies, huh? Things are finally getting interesting. They're starting to widen the gap a bit. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. That was pretty fast. Quite the show of strength. That one looked like it. No need to worry. That wasn't nearly enough to actually kill them. They've got the advantage, and they're not letting up.
They're not going anywhere!
They're starting to widen the gap a bit. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. That's the end of it.
Destructive finish!
You've gotten a lot stronger, Gohan.
Ready? Let's go!
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. I'm looking forward to this fight, aren't you? This should be good. That was a heavy blow. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. They're fighting seriously, I see. Quite the show of strength. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. Here comes their teammate.
No way! See you!
You're not getting away!
Someone's impatient. Here comes their teammate. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. They were able to catch their opponent off guard. They're starting to widen the gap a bit.
They're not going
Their
anywhere!
lead's going to their head. Not good. They're gonna be in trouble if they're not careful.
See how you like this?
They're starting to widen the gap a bit.
Good enough! Here! You're going down! They're not
Looks like they might have an ace up their sleeve. Here comes their teammate. Well, they definitely needed that. Watch your back, and that won't
going
happen.
anywhere!
Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? That one will leave a mark. Watch your back, and that won't happen.
Time to end this!
They're starting to widen. Well, that's one down. That's one fighter down and out.
Holding back!
Fight it out! You're through!
It's no fun when the match ends so soon. Am I right? They're not giving their opponent a chance to fight back. This is looking... Well, that's one down. That's one fighter down and out. Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good. Let's see how they take this. Should be interesting. Well, that's one down. Things are starting to heat up a bit right now. One thing, well, that's one down.
Oh no.
Things are starting to get a little one-sided. They're looking to finish this quickly.
Over here! Saga one!
That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. And they even had a great match. That was fun to watch, wasn't it?
Destructive finish!
I was expecting more of a fight. I'm disappointed.
FighterZ! Win!
Oh, this fighting has made me hungry. Please? What's for dinner?
Are you ready?
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. You know, the fate of the world doesn't hang in the balance with this. So it should be fun to watch. That was a heavy blow. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. Let's see how they take this. Should be interesting. Close the gap between your opponent. Why rush things? This is just a game, isn't it? Things are starting to get a little one-sided.
Dad.
Not a bad hit. Things are finally getting interesting. Here comes their teammate. Well, they definitely needed that. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. That's one hell of a notable turnaround.
I'm gonna go all out!
Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag out. Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? That was pretty fast. Can they even stand up after this? Well, that's one down. How will this play out? Only time will tell. Doesn't look like they're giving up. Amazing. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. That was a heavy blow. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. This is bad. One thing's certain, this will leave more than a few scratches. They're fighting seriously, I see. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. Damn. Someone's impatient. That Ultra Instinct looks insanely hard to pull off.
Destructive finish!
You know, Lord Beerus, I think I can finally give you more than a good fight now.
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. That world tournament or whatever. I bet it's a lot like this. Things are finally getting interesting. These guys appear to be pretty evenly matched. Let's see how things shake out. Close the gap between your opponents. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat.
You're not getting away.
Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag out.
Good enough.
They're tagging out, huh? These guys appear to be pretty evenly matched. Let's see how things shake out. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. They're tagging out, huh? You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now.
Let's go!
Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. Quite the show of strength. Relax. It's not like they're dead or anything. No need to panic. This match is far from being over. Their lead's going to their head. Now, well, that's one down. I'm watching a one-sided fight here, and I'm very bored. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basically hand-to-hand combat.
Not getting away.
You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention.
Over here!
Someone's impatient. Here comes their teammate.
I'll come to you.
Saw that one!
What's the rush? Blowout matches are no fun. Make it interesting.
I'll come to you.
Ah, I see. Well, that's one down. That's one fighter down and out.
Deal with me.
You're through. Burn
I
it.
have a feeling they're going to make their move soon. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat.
You're not getting away.
That was pretty fast.
Switch in for me. Time to end this.
Doesn't look like they're giving up. Amazing.
I'll come to you. It's over. Burn it.
One thing's certain. This will leave more than a few scratches.
Time to end this. Burn it.
Well, that's one down. Things are starting to get a little one-sided. Someone's impatient. They're starting to widen the gap a
You'll
bit.
need more. Such power. You'll need more.
Someone's impatient.
Go take.
Both of his technique. It's different, especially in comparison to his dad's. But he has his father's strength.
Man, if I don't hurry, I'm gonna be late for the conference. I have to get stronger if I ever want to protect what's truly important to me.
It's all or nothing!
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. I'm looking forward to this fight, aren't you? This should be good. Someone's impatient. Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag. That one will leave a mark. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. Things are finally getting interesting. Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag out. Quite the show of strength. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive.
They're not going anywhere.
So they're taking to the skies, huh? That one will leave a mark. They're looking to finish this quickly. Things are finally getting interesting. Their lead's going to their head. Not good. They're going to be in trouble if they're not careful. Here comes their teammate. Ring out. Wait, we're not doing those? That was pretty fast.
Let me try, Trunks!
Close the gap between your opponent. That's basically hand-to-hand combat. They're looking to finish this quickly. Quite the show of strength. Well, that's one down. Things are starting to heat up a bit right now.
True power. Fight it out.
You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. That was pretty fast.
You're done. Good. You're through. Burning.
We're looking to finish this quickly.
I see you.
Yes, now that's more like it. Way to go. Someone's impatient.
You're through. Burning. We're gonna pay.
Safe to say they're here to win. I highly doubt they're just letting this happen. It's over, huh? That was some pretty intense action.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of this power now. I'm where I am today because of all my friends.
Get ready. Go.
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. I'm looking forward to this fight, aren't you? This should be good. Not a bad hit.
You're not getting away.
Things are finally getting interesting. Hold on a minute. What's the big rush?
I'm done playing games. Out of my sight.
These guys appear to be pretty evenly matched. Let's see how things shake out.
Eat this. Counter.
You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention.
Switch in for me.
Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat.
Good enough.
You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. It's no fun when the match ends so soon. Am I right? That was pretty fast. Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag out. Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good. Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? That was pretty fast. Can they even stand up after this? Relax. It's not like they're dead or anything. They appear to be frazzled. Losing a friend can have that effect.
I see you.
Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good.
Good.
Yes, now that's more like it. Way to go.
You're through. Burning attack.
Is it done? What are they up to? Well, that's one down. That's one fighter down and out.
All I've got. Go.
That was pretty fast.
How about that? Let's go.
Not a bad hit.
Not going anywhere.
That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. Well, that's one down.
Saw that one.
No need to panic. This match is far from being over. Bullseye.
See you.
Things are finally getting interesting. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. His technique, it's different. Especially in comparison to his dad's.
Man, I can't get a read on your power, movements, anything, Dad. This Ultra Instinct is really something.
Are you ready?
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. There's gotta be someone else. Somebody other than me can do commentary, right? They're starting to widen the gap a bit. That was pretty fast. Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? That was a heavy blow. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. Here comes their teammate. Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good.
Let's go.
You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention.
Saw that one. Saw that one.
Someone's impatient.
Here.
Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? Here comes their teammate.
It's over now.
They're in real trouble now. These guys appear to be pretty evenly matched. Let's see, what a mess. But I suppose that's normal for these kinds of fights. Well, they're finally starting to get into it. Well, they definitely needed that.
Say your prayers!
That one will leave a mark. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. I'm assuming there's a reason they're taking a beating like this. Things are finally getting interesting. Someone's impatient. Not a bad hit. What's the matter? You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. They're starting to widen the gap a bit. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. Things are finally getting interesting. They're still alive after an attack. Relax. It's not like they're dead or anything. Things are starting to get a little one-sided.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
Close the gap between your opponents. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Someone's impatient.
You now.
What a great match. That was fun to watch, wasn't it?
This here's the power of Ultra Instinct. I won't give up. Too many people are counting on me.
Get ready!
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. Looks like it's starting. That one will leave a mark. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. They're starting to widen the gap a bit.
See you!
Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good.
See you!
Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? That one will leave a mark. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. They're looking to finish this quickly. They're tagging out, huh? That was pretty fast. Things are finally getting interesting. Doesn't look like they're giving up. Amazing. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. Things are finally getting interesting.
It's over now.
Their lead's going to their head. Not good. They're going to be in trouble if they're not careful. Doesn't look like they're giving up. Amazing.
What's the matter?
They're starting to widen the gap. Close the gap between your opponent. Relax. It's not like they're dead or anything. That's one fighter down and out. They're tagging out, huh? That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. Things are finally getting interesting.
My turn.
Well, that's one down. I'm watching a one-sided fight here, and I'm very bored.
You're through! Burning attack! Gonna work on me. You're not
Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Things are finally getting interesting. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive.
This is it!
Not gonna work.
Counter!
Their lead's going to their head. Is it over already? Man, these guys are intense.
You know, Lord Beerus, I think I can finally give you more than a good fight now.
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. That world tournament or whatever. I bet it's a lot like this. Not a bad hit. Huh. Well, that's one way to start a match. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. Things are finally getting interesting. That one looked like it hurt. I didn't think there was this much of a gap between them. I'm watching a one-sided fight here, and I'm very bored. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. That was pretty fast. Here comes their teammate. That was pretty fast. So they're taking to the skies, huh? That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. They're looking to finish this quickly.
It's over now.
Their lead's going to their head. Now ring out. Wait, we're not doing those?
Fight it out! I see you!
Not a bad hit. Things are finally getting interesting.
Time to end this. Burning
One thing's certain, this'll leave more than a few scratches.
Time to end this. Burning attack! Come on!
They're starting to widen the gap a bit. Guys, that was pretty fast.
This is everything!
I bet that one really hurt. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive.
Everything I've got!
Is it done?
Come on!
I highly doubt they're just letting this happen. What a great match. That was fun to watch, wasn't it?
You've gotten a lot stronger, Gohan.
It's all or nothing. Go!
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. Huh. Both of them are really getting into this. That one looked like it hurt. I bet they're really feeling the pressure now. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. Their lead's going to their heads. Not good. They're gonna be in trouble if they're not careful. Helping out your teammate doesn't mean I didn't think there was this much of a gap between them. Back to square one. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Not a bad hit. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. That one will leave a mark. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. Can they even stand up? Well, that's one down. Well, they're finally starting to get into it. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Guys, that was pretty fast. Quite the show of strength. Not a bad hit.
This is everything I've got!
They're in real trouble now. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. That one looked like it's over, huh? That was some pretty intense action.
You know, Lord Beerus, I think I can finally give you more than a good fight now.
It's all or nothing. Let's go!
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. Huh. Both of them are really getting into this. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention. Let's see how they take this. Should be interesting. That one will leave a mark. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. Here comes their teammate. You'd be able to dodge that if you pay attention.
Say your prayers!
Let's see how they take this. Should be interesting. That was pretty fast. Both of them are looking for a chance to strike. This is getting good. So they're taking to the skies, huh? They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. But relax. It's not like they're dead or anything. Back to square one. Their lead's going to their head. Not good. They're gonna be in trouble if they're not careful. Oh, that was pretty fast. Here comes their teammate. I bet that one really hurt. Close the gap between your opponent. That's basic in hand-to-hand combat. Talk about flash. What a way to finish someone off.
Time to end this!
Doesn't look like they're giving. Well, that's one demo. Well. They're finally starting to get into it.
Time to end this! Burn it! Hey!
What are they up to? They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. Yes, now that's more like it. Way to go. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. That was actually almost kind of fun. I could get used to this commentating stuff.
Man, if I don't hurry, I'm gonna be late for the conference. I can't get a read on your power, movements, anything, Dad. This Ultra Instinct is really something.
Get ready!
Vegeta versus Gohan, huh? This should be interesting. You know, the fate of the world doesn't hang in the balance with this. So it should be fun to watch. Here comes their teammate. Better pay attention. Don't you want to catch them off guard? Ah, I see. Looks as if they're allowed to tag it. That was a heavy blow. Things are finally getting interesting. Can they even stand up after this? Guess we're about to see. They must be serious about winning. You don't pull off moves like that otherwise. Impressive. Here comes their teammate. You'd be able to dodge that. Relax. It's not like they're dead or anything.
Take you down!